I am Rajesh Tangeda, Assistant Professor, Department of Trivoli, Vignan Nirla Institute of Technology and Science for Women. In the last lecture, I explained about derivation of expression for inductance in case of single phase two-wire line. Now, in this lecture, I am going to explain about inductance of expression for three-phase transmission lines. See here, so inductance of three-phase transmission lines. Let us take a three-phase transmission line of phase A, phase B, phase C, carrying a currents IA, IB, IC. Here the system is balanced, so IA plus IB plus IC equal to 0. So see the diagram. So A, B, C, which are unsymmetrically spaced, means distance between A and B is not equals to distance between B and C, which is not equal to distance between A and C. So if you see the inductance expression, first we need to derive the expression for flux linkage. So flux linkage of conductor A due to its own current IA is mu naught IA by 2 pi into 1 by 4 plus integral R to infinity dx by x. So where the first term is related to the flux linkage due to its own flux, internal flux, and the second term is related to the external flux. Now the flux linkage of conductor A because of current IB of phase B is mu naught IB by 2 pi into 1 by 4 plus integral d1 to infinity, where d1 is the distance between B and A, dx by x. Of course, generally the external flux of current IB will be linking with current A. So here the first term becomes 0, that 1 by 4 you can take it as 0 in this expression. And next, the flux linkage of conductor A because of current IC is mu naught IC by 2 pi into 1 by 4 plus integral d2 to infinity dx by x. Here also you can take the first term, that is 1 by 4 as 0, because only the external flux of current IC will be linking with the conductor A. If you see the total flux, so psi A equals to mu naught IA by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral R to infinity dx by x plus mu naught IB by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral R d1 to infinity dx by x plus mu naught IC by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral d2 to infinity dx by x. In the second and third terms, you can take that 1 by 4 as 0. Next, as the system is balanced, IA plus IB plus IC equals to 0, then the total flux is IA equals to mu naught by 2 pi into 1 by 4 minus ln of R into IA plus IB into ln of d3 plus IC into ln of d2. So by doing the integration, that integral of 1 by x dx is nothing but ln of x. So by keeping the limits of ln of infinity, d1, all these things, so you will get this total flux IA. See, so now let us take the symmetrical spacing. So in case of symmetrical spacing of three-phase lines, all the three-phase conductor are displaced by equal amount of distance, that is d1 equals to d2 equals to d3 equals to d. So by taking that symmetrical distance, if you see the flux in this case, psi A will be mu naught by 2 pi into 1 by 4 minus ln of R into IA minus IB plus IC into ln of d. As we are taking balanced condition, IA plus IB plus IC will be 0. So that IB plus IC will be equals to minus IA. So keeping that here in this formula, this becomes IA equals to mu naught by 2 pi into 1 by 4 minus ln of R into IA plus IA into ln of d. Now by taking IA common, it becomes IA equals to mu naught IA by 2 pi into 1 by 4 plus ln of d by R. Now the inductance of phase A is LA equals to inductance of conductor A is mu naught by 2 pi. So that is psi A by IA, means flux linkage of conductor A by current of conductor A. So that is psi A by IA gives, so as IA gets cancelled, it becomes mu naught by 2 pi into 1 by 4 plus ln of d by R. So if you simplify this to furthermore by keeping mu naught equals to 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, then LA equals to 2 into 10 power minus 7 into ln of d by R dash. You can take that, you can write that 1 by 4 as ln of e power 1 by 4, and that becomes ln of d by R into e power 1 by 4. So by taking that e power 1 by 4 to the denominator, it becomes R into e power minus 1 by 4. E power minus 1 by 4 value is 0.7788 into 0.7788. Now 0.7788 into R can be written as R dash. So now let us move to the second case where it is unsymmetrical spacing. So in case of unsymmetrical spacing, all the phases are separated by unequal distances. So because of uneven distances between distances between each and every phase, we will be having unequal amount of flux linkages. by having this unequal amount of flux linkages in all the phases, we will be having unequal amount of inductances. Because of unequal amount of inductances, we will be having unequal amount of voltage drop, unequal amount of voltage drops in all the phases. So because of these unequal voltage drops at the receiving end, we will be having unbalanced phase voltages, so which is not feasible. So in order to get the balanced phase voltages at the receiving end of the transmission line, we are going for a technique called transposition in case of three-phase unsymmetrically spaced lines. So what is this transposition means? Transposition means it is the process of changing the positions of the conductor at the regular intervals. Means we need to divide the total length of the line into regular intervals of equal lengths. So we need to change the position of each conductor in the regular interval, so that this conductor occupies the position of the every other conductor in the each and every interval. Suppose in this first interval, in the first section, if conductor A is in position 1, in the second section conductor A will go to the position of conductor B, that is it will go to position 2. In the third section it will go to position 3, and in the fourth section again it will be back to position 1. In that way we will change the positions of conductors like this. Here the distances between A, B is D12, B, C is D23, and between C and A is D12. See the diagram. In the first section conductor A is in position 1. In the second section conductor A is going to position 2. And in the third section conductor A goes to third position, that is the position of conductor C. So in this way A, B, C positions will be altered in each and every section. So the effect of transposition that each conductor has the same average inductance. So by doing this transposition for this unsymmetrically spaced three-phase transmission line, we will be having equal amount of inductances for all the phases. We will be having the average inductance is equal for all the phases. So because of this, we will be getting balanced voltages at the receiving end. So if you derive the expression for this symmetrical transposed case, the flux linkage of conductor A in position 1 in section 1 is 2 into 10 power minus 7 into ln of 1 by r dash Ia into ln of 1 by r dash plus Ib into ln of 1 by d12 plus Ic into ln of 1 by d31. So by writing that flux linkage of conductor A due to its own current, flux linkage of conductor A due to current Ib, flux linkage of conductor A due to current Ic, and by doing all those integrations we will be getting this flux linkage of conductor A in position 1 of section 1. In the same way, similarly, the flux linkage of conductor A in position 2 of section 2 is, so psi A2 equals to 2 into 10 power minus 7 into Ia into ln of 1 by r dash plus Ib into ln of 1 by d23 plus Ic into, there it is ln of 1 by d1. So the flux linkage of conductor A in position 3 of section 3 is Ia3 equals to 2 into 10 power minus 7 into Ia into ln of 1 by r dash plus Ib into ln of 1 by d23 plus Ic into ln of 1 by d31. d31 is there actually. Now the average value of flux linkage of A is, so psi A equals to 1/3 of psi A1 plus psi A2 plus psi A3. So then it becomes psi A equals to, so by taking the average of all these equations, so we will be getting psi A equals to 2 by 3 into 10 power minus 7 into 3 Ia. So we are having 3 terms of Ia into ln of 1 by r dash. It becomes 3 Ia ln of 1 by r dash plus Ib into ln of 1 by d12, d23, d31. So if you have ln of A plus ln of B plus ln of C, we can write it as ln of ABC. So by applying that mathematical here, it becomes ln of 1 by d12, d23, d31. Similarly, you will be getting Ic into ln of 1 by d12, d23, d31. So again here, if you apply the balanced condition, that is Ib, we know that Ia plus Ib plus Ic equals to 0, then it becomes Ib plus Ic equals to minus Ia. So by keeping that here, the equation becomes psi A equals to 2 by 3 into 10 power minus 7 into 3 Ia ln of 1 by r dash minus Ia into ln of 1 by d12, d23, d3. So by simplifying this, we can write that ln of A minus ln of B as ln of A by B. By doing that, of course, this balanced condition is taken in the previous step. Now psi A is 2 into 10 power minus 7 into Ia into ln of 1 by r dash plus 1 by 3 into Ia into ln of d12, d23, d31. Now totally the psi a equals to 2 into 10 power minus 7 into Ia into ln of d12, d23, d31 whole power 1 by 3 by r cube. Sorry, r dash, where r dash is 0.7788 into r. So the average inductance of phase A is LA equals to flux linkage by current psi A by Ia 2 into 10 power minus 7 into Ia gets cancelled. It becomes ln of cube root of d1, d2, d12, d23, d31 by r dash. So this is the expression for conductor A. Similarly, if you write the expression for conductor inductance of conductors B and C, it will be LB equals to LC equals to 2 into 10 power minus 7 into ln of d12, d23, d31 whole power 1 by 3 by r dash, henries per meter. So in this way we can derive the expression for inductance. So here you can find that the average value of inductance of each and every phase is of same. If you see the formula, LA, LB, LC all are same. So in this way, by applying the transposition, we can get the uniform inductances for all the phases, so that the voltage drops across all the phases will be uniform, so that we will be getting a balanced voltages at the receiving end side. Next, what is self GMD and what is mutual GMD? So these are the concepts which are generally used for multi-circuit lines. Let us take double circuit lines. So in case of here what is self GMD means? Self GMD is nothing but it is a geometric mean distances which are related to the same phase of the conductor. Now mutual GMD means it is a geometric mean of distances between one phase of the conductors and the other phase of the conductor, means one circuit and other circuit. See here, self GMD is also called generally geometric mean radius, GMR. Now consider the expression for inductance of single phase 2 wire line. It is L equals to 2 into 10 power minus 7 into 1 by 4 plus ln of d by r. Here the first term is related to the internal flux. The second term is due to the external flux. If you rewrite the same expression, we can write it as 2 into 10 power minus 7 into ln of d by r dash, so that first term can be replaced by using the concept of self GMD. See, the same equation can be written as 2 into 10 power minus 7 into ln of d by ds, where ds is a self GMD, which is also called geometric mean radius. Here it is r dash, nothing but 0.7788 into r. So here that ds, which is nothing but r dash, is z. So by taking this case, self GMD means here r dash is the radius of the, here r dash means here r dash, self GMD in this case is r dash. Here r dash is the radius of the fictitious conductor having radius r dash, which is having no internal flux. See the equation here, you are not having that 1 by 4 term, the first term. That means it is a fictitious conductor which is not having any internal flux. So in that way, by using self GMD, you can replace that internal flux term. So this self GMD and mutual GMD, we can use the terms in the multi-circuit arrangements. If you see the important point regarding self GMD means it always depends on size and shape of the conductor. See there, the self GMD for this case is 0.7788 into r. So it depends on the, r means radius of the conductor. It depends on the size and shape of the conductor, but not on the spacing between the conductors. It will never depend on the spacing between the conductors. If you see the mutual GMD, already told you, mutual GMD means it is a geometric mean of distances between one conductor with respect to other phase conductors. If you derive the mutual GMD for three-phase double circuit line, let us take a double circuit line case. See here, it is a three-phase double circuit line, A, B, C, A dash, B dash, C dash, one circuit and second circuit. Here we need to write the mutual GMD between circuit 1 and circuit 2. See here, generally for a single phase, three-phase line which are symmetrically spaced, if you see the mutual GMD, it will be D1, D2, D3 whole power 1 by 3. If you see the mutual GMD expression for three-phase double circuit line, let us write here. So the mutual GMD, here self GMD for this case is 0.7788 into r for a particular phase. First let us write the self GMDs for this three-phase double circuit line. So here we need to write the self GMD for combination A dash which are related to A phase, B dash which are related to B phase, C dash which are related to C phase. So self GMD of A dash is so ds1 equals to daa into da dash a into daa dash into da dash a dash whole power 1 by 4. So Now self GMD of combination B B dash is ds2 equals to dbb into dbb dash into db dash b into db dash b dash whole power 1 by 4. Now self GMD of combination C C dash is dcc into dcc dash into dc dash c into dc dash c dash whole power 1 by 4. Now again we need to take the geometric mean of these ds1, ds2, ds3. So total equivalent self GMD is ds1 into ds2 into ds3 whole power 1 by 3. Now let us write the mutual GMD for this three-phase double circuit line. So the mutual GMD between A and B is so DAB into DBC, DA dash B into DAB dash into DA dash B dash whole power 1 by 4. If you see the mutual GMD between B and C, it will be DBC into DB dash C into DBC dash into DB dash C dash whole power 1 by 4. If you see the mutual GMD between C and A, it will be DCA into DC dash A into DCA dash into DC dash A dash whole power 1 by 4. If you take the total mutual GMD, it will be DAB into DBC into DCA whole power 1 by 3. So if you see all the expressions of mutual GMD, the mutual GMD depends on the spacing between the conductors but not on the size and shape of the conductor. As already told you that the mutual GMD is the geometric mean of distances between conductors of one phase with respect to other. So it always depends on the spacing between the conductors but not on the size and shape of the conductors. So inductors, if you see the inductance formulas in terms of GMDs for a single phase line, so inductance expression is 2 into 10 power minus 7 into ln of dm by ds. The numerator term will be dm, denominator term will be ds. So where dm equals to spacing between the conductors, which is d, ds equals to 0.7788 into r, which is r dash. Now if you see the three-phase single circuit line, inductance will be 2 into 10 power minus 7 into dm by ds. So here dm will be d1, d2, d3, distances between a, b, c, whole power 1 by 3, and ds will be 0.7788 into r. So this is three-phase unsymmetrically spaced with which are under transposed condition. Now if you see the three-phase double circuit case, inductance formula will be 2 into 10 power minus 7 into ln of dm by ds. So how to write this dm ds, just now we have seen in the last slide. Dm equals to dab into dbc into dca whole power 1 by 3. So ds equals to ds1 into ds2 ds3 whole power 1 by 3. In this way we can write this self GMD and mutual GMD. Here students can be asked a question like define self GMD and mutual GMD.